The highest form of love is heartache. He was enduring the intense pain from his broken leg. Suddenly, a sharp scream echoed in the distance. It was his wife. She ran toward her husband. That piercing sound shattered time. It crossed his entire life. From his elementary school, middle school, and high school. At every moment he was bullied. She rushed to him without hesitation. Her figure was always so small, but the speed at which she ran toward him was so fast. She grabbed Jim and was about to leave. Behind them came malicious ridicule. Jim could no longer endure it. He suddenly turned around, but Ellie rushed in front of him. She was pregnant and running toward him. She returned the kick that her husband had received. When they first got married, they were very poor. His mother-in-law didn't like Ellie at all. She always scolded her in front of her son. Jim would defend Ellie. To Jim, his wife was the most important. Every morning before the sun even rose, Ellie would already be in the kitchen doing housework. Grandmother would constantly throw red beans on her, praying to the gods for a son. Grandmother knew Jim would get angry. She told Ellie not to say anything. After grandmother's trouble, it would be Jim's mother who would trouble her. When she saw Ellie cooking, she would also scold her, telling her not to mix peas and rice. Ellie endured such a life every day. Last night she said she wanted her daughter to ride a tricycle. The next morning Jim bought a new one for her. He wasn't afraid to openly go against his family, just to support his wife. But the biggest and most intense conflict in this family was about to explode. Grandmother asked Ellie to come to the shrine. Daughter Jinming sat aside. Grandmother wanted Jinming to become a haenyeo in the future. She asked Ellie as a mother to give her blessing. Ellie was so angry she couldn't speak, because her own mother passed away early from being a haenyeo. She stepped toward the shrine and overturned the table. Her mother and grandmother's dissatisfaction reached its peak. They couldn't believe she would do something so rude. They knew what being a haenyeo meant. They didn't want their daughter to become a haenyeo, but they forced Ellie's daughter to become one. Ellie stood helplessly on the spot while they continued to scold her. Finally, a figure appeared at the door. It was Jim coming back. When his mother saw him, she immediately started complaining. Jim coldly said, "I'll take her away. I won't let her keep suffering here." He picked up his child and pulled his wife, resolutely leaving that place. Only now did they truly begin their life. They could finally cook the food that their wife and daughter liked.